Have you ever met someone who you thought was just beyond the saving? Someone so caught up in their own negativity that you felt like there was no hope for them. Today, I want to share a powerful, true story from 500 years ago in Bengal, India, that completely shatters that idea. It's a story about two brothers, Jagai and Mad, and it will change the way you think about forgiveness and transformation. Back in the day, Jagai and Madai were the definition of trouble. They weren't just they were genuinely bad guys. Born into a respectable family, they chose a life of pure chaos. They were known throughout the town of Navadvipa for their drunkenness, their fighting, and their complete disregard for anyone or anything good. They were the kind of people everyone else crossed the street to avoid. Their lives were a downward spiral of indulgence and cruelty, and to the local townspeople, they were a lost cause. Around this time, two divine personalities appeared in Navadvipa: Sri Chaitanya, Mahabravu. They were spreading a revolutionary message, a simple yet profound path to spiritual awakening through the chanting of the holy names of God. Their movement was one of pure love and joy, and it was attracting people from all walks of life. They taught that regardless of your background, your past mistakes, or how unworthy you felt, you could connect with the divine through this simple act of chanting. One day, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave his followers a special instruction. He said, "Go door to door and ask everyone to chant the holy names. Beg them to embrace this life of devotion." And so, his followers, filled with compassion, went out into the streets. But there was one place everyone was hesitant to go: the den of Jagai and Madhai. But one of his most merciful associates, Nityananda Prabhu, was different. He saw everyone as a candidate for divine love, no matter how fallen they seemed. He decided he would personally go and approach the two infamous brothers. Accompanied by his friend Haridas Thakure, Nityananda Prabhu found Jagai and Madai in their usual state, completely intoxicated and spoiling for a fight. With a heart full of compassion, Nityananda Prabhu approached them and pleaded, "My dear brothers, please, my dear brothers, give up your sinful ways and embrace this path of happiness." This did not go over well. Jagai and Madai were furious. Who were these people telling them how to live? They became enraged and chased Nityananda and Haridas away, shouting insults and threats. Any normal person would have given up right there, but Nityananda Prabhu was not a normal person. The next day, he went back. This time, Madhai was even more furious. When Nityananda Prabhu again requested them to chant, Madhai picked up a piece of a broken earthen pot and hurled it at him, striking him on the forehead. Blood began to flow down Nityananda's face. Haridas cried out in alarm, but Nityananda Prabhu simply stood there, smiling. He didn't retaliate. He didn't even show a hint of anger. Instead, he said, "It's okay that you've struck me. That doesn't matter. But please, I'm begging you, just once, chant the holy names." Just then, Jagai, the other brother, witnessed this incredible scene. He saw Nityananda's unwavering compassion, his complete lack of anger, even after being physically attacked. Jagai's heart, hardened by years of sin, began to melt. He was shocked. He grabbed Madhai's hand and said, "Brother, what have you done? This man is a true saint. He shows us nothing but kindness, and you repay him with violence." Jagai fell at Nityananda Prabhu's feet, begging for forgiveness. At that moment, news of the attack reached Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He was infuriated that his beloved associate had been harmed. He rushed to the spot, his divine anger blazing. He was ready to punish Madhai for his offense, but Nityananda Prabhu stepped in. He shielded Madhai and pleaded with Sri Chaitanya, saying, "My lord, in this incarnation, you promised not to use your weapons. You promised to conquer with love. Madhai struck me, but his brother, Jagai, saved me. Jagai has shown remorse. Please have mercy on him." Seeing Jagai's sincere change of heart and hearing Nityananda's plea, Sri Chaitanya's anger subsided. He embraced Jagai, and in that moment, all of Jagai's past sins were wiped away. He was filled with divine love. Seeing his brother so wonderfully transformed, Madhai was overcome with guilt. He fell at Sri Chaitanya's feet, weeping and begging for forgiveness too. But Sri Chaitanya said, "You have offended Nityananda Prabhu. Only he can forgive you. Go and beg for his mercy." Madhai then clasped the feet of Nityananda Prabhu, who, being the ocean of mercy, immediately forgave him and asked Sri Chaitanya to accept him as well. Sri Chaitanya agreed on one condition, that Madhai promised to never commit a sinful act again. From that day forward, the lives of Jagai and Madhai were completely transformed. They went from being the town's worst criminals to its most humble servants. They would stand by the Ganges River, confessing their past sins to everyone who passed, and begging them to chant the holy names. They spent the rest of their lives in devotional service, becoming shining examples of the power of divine grace. This incredible story teaches us a profound lesson. No one is ever truly a lost cause. The power of forgiveness, mercy, and genuine compassion can melt even the hardest of hearts. It shows that transformation is always possible when met with selfless love. Thank you so much for watching. If this story touched your heart, please like, share, and subscribe for more content like this. See you in the next video.